What is up, Raider Nation? Welcome back to the LV Rated 10 YouTube channel. It's been a minute since I posted a pre-recorded video like this, but one of my favorite, and I know it's one of y'all's favorites, series has come back, and that's the John Gruden quarterback class. So I'm very excited to get into this year's quarterback group that John Gruden has for us. Episode number 1 is going to include Diego Pavia, a pretty polarizing person in collegiate football. Let's just jump right in. Let's see what Diego Pavia and John Gruden have for us. Let's go.
Diego Pavia is a really cool story. The guy's a winner. He is very competitive. He has tremendous instincts. The guy finds ways to put points on the board, make plays, win games. I can't wait to get him in here. This guy can really see the field. He can create in the pocket or outside the pocket, and he saves his best for last, man. At the end of game, critical moments, this kid is at his best.
The tape shows for it. You know, you go look at the numbers, you'll find out on the tape why I'm the best. I'm like a sponge, so I want to just see what he sees for me in the NFL. I don't care what anybody thinks. At all costs, I'm going to win.
Yeah, to me, Diego Pavia is kind of like Johnny Manziel kind of personality and play style. Obviously, not to that extent. Johnny Manziel was the first freshman Heisman quarterback winner in collegiate football history, so I don't think he was quite that kind of player, but he was very good in college football at Vanderbilt. You know, his last year, he was a Heisman finalist, and like he said, his numbers do put up a lot, and he showed a lot of great tape and great football instincts. 2 years ago, I think, was his best year. Of course, there's a lot of questions about if that's going to translate to the NFL, and let's see, going through this quarterback Gruden camp, I think we can get a lot from here, so let's see what he got to say.
Diego Pavia, the Vanderbilt Commodore. Welcome to Gruden's QB class.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, not that
You ever watch any of these episodes?
I have. I watched the Jackson Dart one last year.
Yeah?
Yeah,
For 6 years you played college football.
that's right.
49 career starts.
Sounds about right.
Impressive, man. How about this? There are only 3 quarterbacks that have thrown for over 10,000 yards and run for 3,100. You know the other 2?
Mm-mm.
Jaden Daniels and Colin Kaepernick.
Damn.
That's a pretty good crowd.
That's a pretty good list to be on, I'll have to admit. I don't think we're going to go ahead and see Diego Pavia come into the league and be a Jaden Daniels or a Colin Kaepernick. My personal opinion, but who knows?
To be it, man.
That's right.
Very few guys
Appreciate
have
you,
that
Coach.
dual threat ability. I don't know a lot of quarterbacks that were state champion wrestlers. Look at this guy right here. I want to know about wrestling. What did wrestling do to help you make it in this journey?
It's like one-on-one in wrestling. So if you lose, it's like, fuck, dude, this guy's actually better than me. There's no one else to blame it on. You know what I mean? Like in football, you can be like, oh, this guy read it wrong. This guy, the guard or tackle fucked up. No. This is you versus you right here.
Yeah, I mean, I watch you play. I feel like you play
Oh,
with
yeah.
that kind of, you have that wrestling mentality as a quarterback. don't you?
100%.
Now, I want to talk about this because this is the most scrutinized number out there on you. 5'10". Does that tick you off?
Do we really think he's 5'10"? I don't know what he exactly measured at the combine. I don't know when this was recorded, obviously, either. I don't know if he's 5'10", though. I gotta be honest. I don't think he's that tall.
Are you tired of hearing that shit?
I don't give.
You know, I've done this a long time. We've had 70 of these quarterback camps. I've coached quarterbacks for 30 years, man. I've coached guys that are 6'5". I've coached guys that are 5'5".
That's
I want a
right.
guy that can fucking play.
Amen.
What's your response to all these naysayers out there that say he's just not tall enough?
The guys that I'm playing every single Saturday are the guys you're drafting first round. So like, why does 5'10" really even matter? Go watch the tape.
Now, you did not have one Division I offer?
Not one.
So how many stars did you have? 5, 4, 3, 2?
I was a negative 4-star.
No shit. You were?
Yeah.
Nobody wanted you.
Yeah, nobody wanted
You're
me.
11-0. You're sitting out there in New Mexico, in Albuquerque, so you really got a chip on your shoulder, don't
Really
you?
got a chip on my shoulder. Even at a JUCO, I had no offers. We won the Natty, and then 2 weeks after is when I first got my committable offer.
You're one of the great underdogs I've ever met. I've never heard of a story like this who becomes a fucking shredder in the SEC that comes from no stars, negative stars, from almost underground, man.
Yeah.
You relish that role, kind of, don't you?
100%. I love the situation I'm in. I wouldn't change my journey.
I want to talk about your playing style. Make a note of it. That's the first thing. Write it down. Play style, because several years ago, I had a guy in here named Johnny Manziel.
And what did I say? Exactly how I kind of see his play style is exactly like Johnny Manziel, extremely off script, kind of just made magic happen behind the line of scrimmage. And Johnny Manziel had the luxury of playing with which is going to be probably a Hall of Famer in Mike Evans on his team at Texas A&M. I don't know if Diego Pavia has that guy on his team, to be honest, at Vanderbilt. So the fact that Diego Pavia is doing this kind of stuff, basically on his own two shoulders, I think is quite insane.
What's your recollection of Manziel, the football player? Because I know he's helping you out a little bit behind the scenes.
Also, Johnny Manziel is one of my personal favorite football players of all time.
Bro, he's nasty. Like, he won the Heisman as a redshirt freshman for a reason. Like, you go look at his numbers, his touchdowns, ain't nobody tackling him. And he's scoring touchdowns at will.
I want to talk about your playing style, how you see the position and how you play the game, man.
I would just say, like, I got checks for everything that you'll do as a defense. All right, if you blitz him, I'm going to change to double slant or something. And then next time you do it, I'm going to change the protection to pick that up. Now we're going to go deep, and now we're going to bust your ass. You know what I mean?
So you're doing a lot at the line of scrimmage.
A whole lot at the line of scrimmage.
When I say you have the it factor, what do I mean by that?
I don't know. I think it's just DAWG. You know, and then when you step on the field, you tilt that field your way every single time you step on it.
These are two plays that I wanted you to see. Write it down. Fucking compete, man. This is why guys, I think, love playing with Manziel, and I think why guys will love playing with you. When this runner for Texas A&M fumbles this ball, this Louisiana team has the ball. They're going to run it back for a touchdown. Who do you think makes the tackle?
Johnny.
I mean, he runs him down. Watch him strip the ball, and another guy's going to pick it up. Now he tackles two guys on one play. But that
I like that too.
Yeah,
I like that.
Remember this interception you threw against Jack State? Who makes the tackle?
I caught his ass.
And isn't this one of the plays you're most proud of as a college football player?
For sure. They scored a field goal on that instead of going up by 4. I remember I went back to the sideline and Coach Kill was like, if we lose this game, it's because of your ass.
This is really competing at a high level, man. And I love it. That's a hell of a job, man. I want to go to New Mexico Military Institute. Is that where you went?
That's where I went.
I'm watching this.
Yeah.
Is that Roswell?
Yep.
That's where all the UFOs are.
Yeah, that's right.
And you got discipline at 5 a.m. every day. You got to wear a uniform. You got all the blue book. You got all the codes and everything.
Yeah.
And they really enforced it?
Really enforced it. And it was during COVID, so they enforced it even more. You weren't able to leave. You weren't able to order outside food.
So they've really trained you, though, how to listen, how to be on time.
That's really interesting. I honestly did not know that. I know he came from, basically a nothing recruit and then showed up at Vanderbilt. I didn't know his whole story, but going to a military school like that, especially like you said during COVID, I think really instills in you kind of a work ethic of showing up every day, showing up on time, being there when you're supposed to be there. And I think that's a really good quality to have, especially as a professional athlete. And I mean, it's worked out so far for him, and we're going to see what it's going to be like for him in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
How to look sharp, how to be the part, right?
Right.
Because I watch this Pavia. I see you on the social media, because I'm like a social media guy now.
Yeah.
I turn my shit on. I see you got like 700,000 likes, man. You're like a popular guy. And I'm thinking, this guy, I don't know, man. He looks like you're having a great time out there, but you really are buttoned up. Everybody I talk to at Vanderbilt, you're on time. This shit is really important to you, isn't it?
Why would I not make it important to me? This is what I dreamed of as a kid. I'm not gonna. Yeah, everyone has their deception of me, but like I said, they don't really know me.
You're sitting there after 2 years in New Mexico Military Institute with a national title, and you end up going to New Mexico State, though, right?
Yes, sir.
New Mexico State, that's a punching bag. They got their ass kicked every game. They were, 3-9, 2-10, 2-10. this is not a real good football team you went to, right?
Yeah.
But this guy comes into your life, this Jerry Kill. I want to know about this cat.
He's a warrior. He's had stage 4 cancer twice. He's a dog. Like, and I remember I pulled my hamstring before Auburn, and I was like, dude, if this guy could fucking do what he's doing and his health problems, I could fucking play with a pulled hamstring. And that's just how I bring myself to play every single Saturday.
There's a lot of work to be done at New Mexico State.
100%.
Because I went through it. You get your ass kicked by Minnesota. It was 38-0, man. And it was ugly. Then Wisconsin, how about that? 66-7. Then you get clocked against Missouri. It's 45-14. But you really had to have some fucking mental toughness
100%.
to get through this. I want to hear about that.
Imagine being 1-5, you're the backup who had a chance to start, and then now it's like all your dreams are just going to shit. Like, and you're just going through your mind, like, what can I do to get better? What can I do? So I'm watching tape constantly. I remember my brother's best friend, Gavino, he had passed, and we all went home to the funeral and stuff, and people were just asking me, like, dude, what's going on? What's going, like, what? Like, you ain't playing like yourself. And I just thought, like, I went back and watched the tape, and I'm like, dude, I am kind of playing robotic, you know? And so I told myself, once I get that extra chance again, once I get that shot again, I'm playing how I used to play and how I want to play. I'm going to go out on my terms. If I really suck, I'm going to have to show myself that I suck. So then fast forward to we're 1-5 against UMass. At halftime, they subbed me in, and I remember going to my phone at halftime. I texted my brother. I said, this shit's over with. Like, I'm not looking back.
The light went on.
Yeah, light went on. 17-3. Came back, we beat them. I think we beat them like 27-21 or something.
What kind of leader are you?
I'm going to show up the earliest, stay the latest. I remember at New Mexico State, we had a scoreboard. The lights wouldn't come on at night, and you don't have an indoor, so you can't work out. And so there was a scoreboard that dimmed some light, and it was just like, it would cover 20 yards, and we would be out there probably till 12, 1 in the morning.
What about the New Mexico Lobo, the Rio Grande rival? Why are you laughing?
I did
a lot of, you don't like them, man.
I hate the Lobos.
Why do you hate them so much?
I just felt like they should have offered me coming out of high school. And then even out of JUCO.
They still didn't offer you?
Still didn't offer me. Took me on a visit, took my running back on a visit.
You're from Albuquerque.
And I'm from Albuquerque. And we just won a national championship.
Look at this, man. This is the Rio Grande rivalry.
Hell yeah.
It's 20-17, and you're going to put them away right here with an all-out blitz. You remember this play?
I do remember this
play.
play.
Tell me about it.
This is what we used to call even slice.
Is this a running play with an RPO?
Yeah. Yes, sir. And then they call that guy 22 the Lobo. You see how he creeps up right there?
Yeah.
Laters. Jay Brady. They call that kid ball game.
Go back, Auburn. This is your signature moment, isn't it? This is when the world
That's a really good read right there.
started finding out about you. Am I right?
Yeah, for sure. The week before I pulled my hamstring, so I really wasn't even supposed to play this week. And I was like, nah, this is my time to. Everyone's hitting the transfer portal, moving up. I'm thinking, nah, we put these guys away. I'm gonna get.
Is that why they kept?
Auburn's gonna offer me.
Yeah.
Even after we beat them, I went up to Hugh Freeze, Coach Hugh Freeze, and I was like, dude, come get me.
After you beat him?
Yeah, come get me. And he just laughed it off.
But just recollect on this win, what it did for New Mexico State, what it did for Jerry Kill, and what it did for you, man.
I thought after this year, dude, I'm moving up. I'm going to play SEC football, And anyway, it turned out that I did, but just at Vandy.
How could you leave your boys, man? I mean, you guys are having a blast.
The reason I left was because Coach Kill retired. And once he retired, I just thought to myself, here's my opportunity to leave. So after the bowl game, Coach Beck is like, hey, I want you to know I'm taking a job at Vandy. But Vanderbilt is such a prestigious academic school. So I entered the transfer portal, commit to Nevada.
You committed to Nevada.
Yeah, committed to Nevada. I like Coach Choate a lot. And when I committed, Coach Beck called me, and he's like, hey, don't sign no papers. Don't do anything. I'm going to have someone call you. Coach Kill called me, and Coach Kill's like, I'm going to Vanderbilt to be the chief consultant to the head coach.
Yeah.
And I was like,
holy shit.
Coach Kill's going, I'm going.
Vanderbilt, man, only 5% of the people that apply can even get in there. Man, that's like engineering and research and law schools.
Dude, I
shit.
love those students. Those students inspire me to be better. I shit you not. Those students
Did
are
you
like
get a degree
on
from
top of their-
Vanderbilt?
So I have 2 more classes that I'm actually taking right now, and I'll get my master's degree.
No shit.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at Vanderbilt, though, personally, because I coached at Tennessee now.
That's besides the whole football thing. Getting a master's degree from Vandy, that is huge. They just talked it up right now how great of a educational institution it is. So the fact that he went there to play football and on top of that finished his classes and got a master's degree, that's extremely impressive.
And I'm thinking, you're going from New Mexico, where that was a bad team. You turned that team around, made them very respectable. But Vanderbilt, they're a perennial punching bag in the SEC. They were 2-10 the year before you got there, 0-8 in the SEC. And here's Clark Lee, a guy that, you know, you've never really met.
That's my dog.
I know you like him. What is it about Clark Lee?
I think he's personable. Like, he's really caring and loving, and like when it felt like the world was against me, he was in my corner.
Vanderbilt needed some swagger. They needed somebody that really believed they could kick the shit out of the SEC teams.
Oh yeah.
They needed an identity. They really didn't have a, you know what I'm saying?
When I first was going to Vandy, people were like, "Don't go there. You think it's bad now. Wait till that's 3rd and 14 and that pass rush is coming." And it was like, "Dude, you don't think I can do it? Man, fuck you."
You have no fear, do you?
At all.
I mean, you
fear
just
nothing.
go into these stadiums in the SEC and you're like, you're not nervous or anything?
All I can
You're
think
like,
about is, man, I love this shit. Man, I love this.
I love you, man. You're going to prove it again, aren't you? You're going to go in the SEC and prove it again. And I'm watching this first game against Virginia Tech. You're 14-point underdogs at home.
Yeah.
Recollections of your first game as a Commodore. Come on.
That was awesome. I think it was the coolest thing about, because I got to do it with Eli too. Just coming over from
Eli,
New
your
Mexico
tight end,
State.
right?
Yeah.
Shit.
All of us coming over from New Mexico State.
And you're in Nashville and you're beating Virginia Tech. Do you remember this play right here? Call this play for me.
Trips left, 3 Louis stay, follow White Cop. I audibled him to a go ball.
All right, get up there. Hurry up. We got to move quick because we got a lot of football to cover. Erase that shit. I want to see it. Trips left. I call it 77 protection, and I call it Dusty for double under. And who's your ex-receiver over there on the backside?
That's my dog Q Skin.
And when you have this play here, put the back offset weak. Okay? Draw the trips combination.
So we have it here.
That's a Poco, right?
Yes, sir.
He's reading it.
Yes, sir. 10, 12 yards. He's 5 and under. He's running a jerk route 5 and under. And then backside, we got a stop route at 9 yards.
Why is the guy running a go route here then?
Check him. Don't press him.
Did you make that signal to him?
Yes, sir.
Did you have the freedom from Jerry to do that, or,
Yes, sir.
or Beck?
And they're double mug like this.
That's good, man.
And then what we did, we're in Louis protection. So these 3 have these 3. He's big on big here. And then the back has this guy right here. And they're playing cover 1 man.
I love the Dusty combination for cover 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Have a seat.
right.
We're on the same page. What's your snap count here your first year at Vanderbilt?
It's Momo. Where'd he go?
What's Momo?
It was just like our indicator.
Momo.
Like, ball's coming.
Then the Vanderbilt.
Momo ready go. I gotta say that's the first time I've heard of that ever. I don't know if John Gruden really liked the clap, to be honest. I know last year he gave Jackson Dart a lot of shit about it, and all the quarterbacks, in last year's class, a lot of shit about clapping. But Momo sounds hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Vanderbilt Alabama game. This is really when I first saw you.
This is the first game that Diego Pavia really jumped out onto the scene. Is the game against Alabama where I think they beat Alabama or they became real close. The game ended up being real close, but I'm pretty sure they beat them. But this game I know and I remember so vividly that this was the game where Pavia started getting his name out there onto the bigger stage. And that's why, I think this was 2 seasons ago. The rest of that season was insane for Vandy. And then I know this year they had a lot of high hopes. They were ranked in the beginning of the year, and it didn't really happen for them. But this game against Alabama right here is what really put him on the map and Vanderbilt on the map.
Vanderbilt was 0-60 against teams that were in the top 5 in their history.
Right.
They never beat a top 5 team, Vanderbilt, man. And you guys beat Alabama.
Exactly, they beat Alabama.
This is unbelievable. I couldn't believe this. I'm watching this game, and it's
you ain't got faith in us?
No, I didn't have any faith against Alabama. I'm watching this game. It's like that movie Dodgeball. You got to dip, duck, dodge, and dip. And you're making all kind of plays. And really, Vanderbilt is going score for score with Alabama.
We punched them in the mouth. That whole first drive was bam, 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 play action, and then still handed it off. And then if you go look at our first touchdown, Seti runs through the face and fucking scores.
I got to ask you about these shovel passes.
Oh, I love it.
This is big because I need to learn. The shovel pass
Pale.
that you guys run at Vandy. Go up there. I got to learn this
called
because
it pale?
when you guys ran these shovels, you absolutely killed Alabama with it.
We got pale left, and so we're doing here, wrapping through, and we're reading this guy.
So you're running a speed option in your mind first, right?
Right, but we know we want to get this because with the overflow that they're running, everyone's thinking pace. That's all they've seen. This is the first time we ran pale, so we knew what we were going to get.
If that end closes, you're running the speed option.
I'm running speed option out here.
If that end feathers it,
If he feathers it,
You're gonna make him think you're running.
I'm going to make him think I'm running.
this is awesome, man. Look at this. That guy comes right on a mesh charge. He's going to try to kill you, and you flipped it right in his face
Nice.
for about 30 freaking yards. Is that awesome?
That's awesome.
That is freaking awesome. If people don't want you on their team, you know what you should do?
What's it?
Fine with me. Put them on your list like you did New Mexico. We'll kick your ass later.
That's what I will do. I'm going to have it marked down.
Hey, I coach Rich Gannon. Rich Gannon is the MVP of the fucking league. New England drafted him in the 5th round out of Delaware.
That's
They
right.
drafted him as a safety. They didn't think he could play quarterback. He never even reported. He said,
That's
hell with you.
wild.
Then he went to 4 different teams. He just kept plugging. He kept digging. But this 4-minute drill, you guys run this thing. I call it G-Lead.
G-Lead, that's what we call it too.
You call it G-Lead?
Yes, sir.
I'm watching this. The Vanderbilt Commodores running G-Leads right down their throat.
Yeah, yeah.
You like G-Lead?
I love G-Lead.
Well, we're going to get into this because I want to hear you call it, because you guys ran this shit at New Mexico State, too.
Yep.
Huh? This is a pistol formation. Call it like you're in the huddle.
We got cat left, 47 blast on 101. Ready?
You called it 47 to the left and 46 to the right?
Yes, sir.
Now I watch you guys at Vanderbilt. They started direct snapping the ball to you, and you became the tailback.
That's right.
And is it quarterback 46?
No. It'd be 16 blast. This is when we were best at it. You like that? I'm just kidding.
Okay, make a note. Taysom Hill. You heard that name,
I
haven't
know
you?
exactly what that is.
Okay, what is people saying about Taysom Hill of the Saints?
Shit, he could do whatever it takes to win. He's gonna do it.
I went to New Orleans. Sean Payton's one of my good friends.
Yeah.
You know who, like, the favorite son is up there?
Taysom Hill.
He's a badass.
Oh hell yeah.
He is a badass. Now, what if I draft you, okay, and I say, hey, we got to start in quarterback right now. We're going to teach you the offense. We're going to bring you along in our system.
Yeah.
But we can use you right away with some of these Taysom Hill-like plays.
Put me on the fucking field.
Huh? You like that?
Hell yeah. Put me on the
Now,
field.
that to me is like a fucking huge. I mean, when I go to the Saints, they bring that kid out on the field. You don't know.
You
if
get
it's-
excited, huh?
Oh, man, but you don't know what play it's going to be.
Right.
They could run one of those shovel speed options. They
Yeah.
could run a quarterback G lead. They could run fire two all go.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good mentality for Pavia to have at this point, especially being relatively so close to the draft that we are in the position we are right now. That, he knows he's not going to be the starting quarterback. I don't think an NFL team is going to draft him to be an immediate starting quarterback either. He's projected to go in the late rounds either way. But if the potential does come, obviously you hit on a late round draft pick. I do think he can do the kind of stuff that Taysom Hill can do. Taysom Hill is a much bigger person and a bigger player than Diego Pavia is right now, so I do think Taysom Hill has that advantage over him. But I think that Pavia does run the ball very, very well, and he could be implemented in some kind of Taysom Hill type schemes right now on the field and run them pretty decent.
He could go trips X isolation because he can throw the shit out of it.
Right.
But he doesn't play every snap. But I'm not trying to piss you off or offend you, but as a rookie, as a first or second year player, as you start to navigate your ship into the NFL and learn a new system, maybe there's a role like this on 3rd and 2 or in a 4-minute drill. You close somebody's ass out. This is freaking awesome, man, right?
I appreciate you. As long as we're winning, I don't care.
You know, everything ain't roses all the time either, man. You have some tough losses. I mean, I'm watching this Texas game. You guys hung in there with Texas, man. You lose. Quinn Ewers finds a way. He gets the win, 27-24. It was a tight game. And then Missouri. This was a tough loss, man. Pisses you off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I want to know about this Pavia guy. What are you like when things aren't going good? Are you a pain in the ass?
No, I'm a grinder.
I want to hear about what you do after a loss.
We have like the 24-hour rule. You're allowed to be pissed off for 24 hours.
Yep.
And then after that, it all resets. You got to get ready for the next week.
I love studying all quarterbacks when they're in the 4th quarter and they're behind. I used to say, hey, give me all Pavia's film. That's what I started with. I don't want to see it playing when you're ahead or everything's going good. You know, in the 4th quarter, when you're behind, that's when Joe Montana was his best.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to see from my quarterback.
I'm curious to see what you found.
This Texas game this year, I want to hear about this. You're down 34-10. There's 10 minutes left in the game. Go ahead. Tell me about how you got back in this game.
So I'm thinking, all right, we're down 24 points. That's 3 touchdowns. 8-16-24. We got 3 timeouts. I'm thinking we get the ball back. Even if we score 2 touchdowns before it's 2 minutes, we'll get the ball back with around a minute 30 with 3 timeouts we got. So we just have to score 2 touchdowns within before the 2-minute warning.
And what are some things that you're telling your guys between plays, in the huddle, on the sideline?
Play hard, play with great effort. Everything's gonna come true. Like just keep playing, keep playing, keep playing.
You scrambled out of there, you got this touchdown, it was sweet. Now it's 34-16. And then it's this play you guys get here in a second.
Drove. This is Tampa.
Yeah, this is the play. This is the one I want to see.
So we come back.
Because this is a play you told me about weeks ago, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a cover 2 beater, right?
It's a cover 2 beater. And I told him, I know they're going to come out in cover 2. Let's drop a cover 2 beater. And Jordan Matthews, who used to play at Vandy, I was like, what do you think? Let's drop a Tampa real quick.
Let me see this.
And he's drawing up different Tampas. And I said, no, this one will work right here.
You're drawing this up for
this is two tight end. This kid, Bryson up top, is a tight end. And this is Eli right here. He's on the ball. This is our H. This is our Z. This is our X. And we just drew this up right there on the sideline. H-Scat, 3 Louis Tampa. He's in the middle of the field.
He's occupying the mic?
Middle of the field, yeah. 10, 12 yards. He's got a 10 to 12 yard sail, and he'll convert it versus cover 2.
So you knew he was going to convert it?
I knew he was going to convert it.
Yeah.
Too high safety. But you see they try to disguise it like that. But I knew that motherfucker up top was bailing out. Look at his feet.
As soon as they got back.
As soon as they got out, I said, ooh, I got his ass.
What do you got on the backside?
So we're going here, vert, corner, go, post. So once they went into that cover 2, you go Mike, safety. He's here to swing, man-to-man backside. And I'm telling them in the huddle, hey, hold on, we just need some time right here. This is a touchdown. We got a touchdown right now.
I could tell because your setup, you rarely took 5 or 7. You extended your drop here, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew we were
now,
going to
where
get
are your eyes at? Over the ball?
Over the ball.
Then you're playing 2-on-1 on the safety?
I'm thinking I'm about to rip this post, and then that guy bites in, bow.
That's
Touchdown.
great, man. We got him on the ropes, man. Fuck, we're going to go for the onside kick and have a chance to win this game. You know? We never lose.
I like the way that he gets so excited to know that he knows which formation that the defense is going to come in, and he knows that they have the correct play to beat it. He just makes sure that everyone is doing their job. Like he said, hey, O-line, we need some time. This has got a touchdown. Just believe me right here. Just believe me. Hey, like, we got a cover 2. They're going to come out in cover 2. Let's drop a cover 2 beater. That's exactly what they did, and they just ran it to perfection there. They got a touchdown. It was late in the game. They needed a score there, and that's the kind of stuff that a leader does for a football team. And I know there's been a lot of questions of leadership qualities and what that exactly means at the quarterback. To me, that's exactly what a leader does. It's the preparation before, it's rallying the guys in the huddle and making them believe, basically making them believe and want to play for the person that's commanding the huddle there. And that's exactly what Diego Pavia did on this play specifically. So that's one of the qualities I look for when evaluating leadership in a player. And I think that he really represented it represented it right there, how to be a leader in the huddle.
We only run out of time. Write it down.
That's right.
That's what I used to tell our quarterbacks. Hey, look, we didn't lose that game. We just ran out of time.
Yes, sir.
But this year ends at the Birmingham Bowl, and now you play Virginia Tech, and you throw 5 fucking touchdown passes. What was this dance you were doing here?
That's open up the safe.
What is it? Let me see that. You just... What's the thing you did? Pull out the money?
Yeah. You broke into that safe.
You guys got too much free time, man. It's quite a run you've had, man. Now you're the SEC Newcomer of the Year. Now, at the end of this year, the chip is still there, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And isn't it true at the end of this season you could have gone to a lot of other colleges and made a ton of money?
That's right. But I love what Coach Lee's building. And I wouldn't leave Coach Kill or Coach Beck. So it's hard to leverage. And like my meeting.
I want to know what that's like. Yeah, see, because I don't understand what the hell's going on in college football now.
I got my extra year back, but the transfer portal was like everyone had a quarterback in the SEC, so there was nowhere where there was a few places that I could go, but I knew where I wanted to stay, and so I told the GM, you guys kind of got me by the balls. You guys know Coach Kill, Coach Beck is here. You know I'm coming back. Let's find a fair number that I could come back for, and so we worked it out. And
now, are you representing yourself, or do you have an agent?
No, I'm representing myself.
Wow.
Yeah. So I didn't think it was fair that someone was going to represent me and take 5 to 10%. Ain't nobody taking my money. I'll tell you that.
It's unbelievable for a young guy to be able to do this, man.
No, I appreciate it.
I mean, shit, this is great, man. Your snap count, I just want to hear it again. Momo?
Yeah, so we had a lot of snap counts, really.
I know. I watched you practice. Sometimes you had some extensive communication. Sometimes it was like Momo.
Yeah. So it would be, if there was a motion play, it'd be Momo ready to go, or here we go. And then ball snap. And then we had coin cadence. Our coin cadence was our best cadence, I thought. And we'd use it a lot on third down.
What's a coin mean?
So it was on if I said dime or nickel or quarter. So I would go up to the line and I would like motion someone, Momo, ready to go. 85-1, 85-1. Ready, go, go. All right. We changed the protection, changed some routes if we needed to. Nickel, nickel, nickel. And it'd be, Momo, ready, go. And the ball snapped.
So nickel, dime, quarter, it all means
Penny,
the same thing.
All means the same thing. And then we'd go on a clap coin. So we always use clap on away, Texas, LSU, Virginia Tech. Yeah.
Clapping, man. Here we go. Can't take the clapping. You know that.
You don't like it?
You know that. You know I don't believe in the clap,
Yeah, I know
man.
you don't believe in it.
So today we're changing your snap count. We're getting out of your rhythm at Vanderbilt. We're putting in my snap count.
What we got?
We're going to use a quick count. We're going to go on 1, and we're going to have a hard count.
Okay.
You with me?
Yes, sir.
And we will have a dummy count, which we've talked about. A quick count, put your hands underneath the center, and it's set hut. It's 2 syllables, but it's 1 word. Set hut! We're out of there.
Quick count.
You with me?
Yes,
So
sir.
a quick count, and then we're going to go on 1. You and I are going to go on 1 75 to 80% of the time.
Yes, sir.
Nice and easy. Hit the set hut. That activates everything.
Okay.
It's color number, set hut again.
Yes, sir.
So set hut, blue 85. Blue 85, set hut.
You kind of roll with that blue 80s.
That's right.
Okay.
And then when we go on a hard 2, it's got to sound exactly like we're going on 1. Set hut, blue 85. Blue 85, set hut. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Let me hear how your quick count will sound today on the field.
Sat.
Perfect. Go on 1 now.
Sat. Blue 80. Blue 80's hot.
Perfect. Real quick, hard 2.
It's hot. Blue 80. Blue 80's hot.
Perfect. Anytime we're in the 2-minute drill, kind of like your coin,
Yes, sir.
we use Silva.
Okay.
So let's say we're, set up, Blue 85. Hey, no. Let's go 358 cannon. We're changing the play. 358 cannon. Silva, set up.
I got you.
You with me?
Yes,
We're
sir.
in a 2-minute drill. Okay, going right, we got East Coast cities. Our running game, instead of going 46, I'm gonna call New York.
Okay.
Okay, Georgia, G lead. Georgia, New York. Dummy counts, we might just wanna call a formation like trips right, and you know I'm running 76 Dusty,
Right.
but use a dummy count. I would say in the huddle, let's go trips right on the dummy, ready, break. We walk up to the line of scrimmage, we have all these code words just to remind everybody it's a dummy count.
Right.
We use geniuses. Hey, Einstein, Ben Franklin. Hey, trips right. Einstein means we're using a dummy count.
Okay.
Blue 85. Blue 85, sit up. You with me?
I don't think I'll ever get over or get enough of John Gruden explaining his snap count and his philosophy behind the snap count and how much information is within the snap count for John Gruden's offense. And I think if you look back, and I remember, I think it was either John Gruden's first year in Vegas or second year in Vegas, where they had Derek Carr mic'd up and all of his crazy just, different terminology and different words that he would say at the line of scrimmage. And I always wondered, like, what do those mean? Like, what does he mean when he says Tupac? Or what does it mean when, he says whatever other crazy stuff it was? I don't even remember what it was at the time, but he would say like these random names and stuff. But, getting to know John Gruden while he's putting all this stuff out and his philosophy behind his offense, I think it's amazing, and I will never get over it.
Yeah.
Now, we're running 76 Dusty with a Lou call here. You with me?
Yes, sir.
You can use geniuses. You could use ice cream flavors to cool it. Hey, trips right, strawberry. You're going through a lot of bullshit to make the defense show us what the coverage is.
I like that.
What the blitz is. You have to win and dominate in the pre-snap.
That's right.
So today you're going to run our trips right, 99 Wanda. He's 7.5 yards deep. 99 Wanda means we're running weak to the imaginary butt of the tight end. You with me?
I got you.
I want to run that against the 3 count. I want a premier look over there. If we don't have a 3 count, I want you to go to 98 muscle.
Yes, sir.
Muscle strong, Wanda's weak. So I might say, hey, Diego, let's go Freddie, which is our mechanism to go fast, remember?
Yes, sir.
That means, hey, Freddie, trips right. Bill Gates, trips right, Bill Gates. Set hut, blue 90. Blue 90, set hut. But you know I want to run Wanda.
Right.
When business slowed, Hank asked Copilot in Excel how to help bring back the $1 slice. Suddenly, Hank says, you gotta try this place kind of thing.
All right, thank you.
Hank makes the pizza. Copilot handles the spreadsheets.
So you guys are just like State Farm, right? So that's a no then.
Stop living on a prayer and get State Farm.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So now we're going to go, hey, Wanda, L.A. Wanda, L.A.
Okay.
Or we're going to go muscle, New York.
That's 98.
Yeah, you like it?
I got you.
Does that
Love
make
it.
sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Now remember, we use Wanda, we use beautiful women as code words for Wanda. Jennifer Aniston, J-Lo. Who's your best looking girl that you've ever seen?
Ooh, dude, you're trying to expose me now. Huh?
Who would be a beautiful
Maybe
woman?
some Tate McRae.
Tate McRae?
Yeah.
Tate McRae, L.A.
Tate
We're
McRae,
running
LA.
Wanda. Muscle, we use my son. My son's a powerlifting champ. Deuce Gruden, New York.
Okay.
That was our muscle signal.
What was another muscle word you guys used?
A.J. Nibel, he was the head strength coach. My son, you could Lou Ferrigno, Arnold Schwarzenegger, whatever the hell.
I might go Diego.
That's pretty impressive. Look at this right here. 175, 3 sets of 10.
Hey, save some ladies for the rest of us, all right?
Now, if we're in a trips formation, I want hitches on the outside. That's a hammer. Hitches or hammers. You with me?
Yes, sir.
A hammer converts to a fly against press.
Yes, sir.
We convert it. If we get a single high defense, I might say, hey, Diego, let's go trips right. Rock, the tight end is on the right. Lava, the tight end is on the left. Rock, 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 hammer. Lava, 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 hammer. You with me?
Yes, sir.
I want to run that against a single high defense.
Okay, let me write that down.
I mean, I look at the list of accomplishments for Clark Lee, for that whole program. Before you guys got there, Alabama was 8-0 against you guys. LSU 7-0. You went 3-0 against Auburn. We know you beat them at New Mexico State. I want to know this. When you're at 2024 and you get off the bus here to play Auburn in the same stadium with a new team, what was that like?
What I'm listening to is Little Baby right there.
Little baby?
Yeah. There's a lyric that he posts. I screenshot and posted on my Instagram, and it said, they thought I got lucky last time. Fuck it, I'm back on that shit again. And I posted it right before we walked off the bus.
You know what? You are a cocky motherfucker, aren't you?
You think so?
I was thinking the same shit right now. That's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, I love it, but you are, aren't you? Are you practicing the end of the game shit right here?
Yeah, we did that every single game.
I've never seen anybody do this, man, before a game.
Think about it. In the Bible, it talks about God said, let there be light, and there was light. Like if you speak it into existence, it's going to happen.
The Bible, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's your mentality, though, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Make a note about injuries, will you? Hits. What can you do to minimize some of these hits? Because you took a lot of hits, and I saw you come out of several games.
Yeah.
You got to really understand that player safety is a big deal. Because if you're not playing, if you're not practicing, if you're not available, I am really pissed. That's the coach. I'm like, where the hell is he?
I'm always available, though. Heard or not.
Well, think about it. When you're running to your left, act like you're running to your left. You're running to your left. Your throwing shoulder is exposed to the tackler.
Right.
You can't play with a sore right shoulder or a screwed up right elbow. So we got to be very careful, I think, running to our left.
I got you.
But we got to be smart about making sure we're available.
That's right.
Because you're not going to play as good when your arm is hurt. You know what I'm saying? So get your shit together. You can't take these hits, man.
See, but people think I'm taking really bad hits, but like I'm really ducking under stuff.
You are here, but you also could slide.
Right.
And not even potentially take these risks.
Yeah, I think sometimes on third down, like I'm not sliding because if you slide and they mark you behind the line, shit, I'm gonna be pissed.
I think it's pretty. I think John Gruden is speaking from experience here. Last year, he told Jackson Dart that he had to slide a lot more often. I mean, I don't think Jackson Dart really listened to him, and Jackson Dart dealt with a concussion problem for majority of the season when he played. So if Diego Pavia gets the opportunity to play this year, I think he ought to listen to John Gruden and slide more often than he thinks he should.
Someone did that, you know.
When you look at your arm talent compared to all these 5-star Elite 11, Silver Spoon All-Stars, where's your arm talent ranked compared to them?
You know me, I believe I'm the best, and I believe I can make any type of throw. It's just, game time situation. When it's in the game, it don't matter what throw it is, I'm making it.
If you want to see Pavia's arm talent, there's 2 films, Utah State and Kentucky. So some of the things that I love that you do is continuous movement in the pocket. You're like a boxer in the ring, am I right?
Yes, sir.
So you're able to keep your feet alive, you're able to change the launching spot, but your eyes remain downfield as you get through your progressions, and you got a lot of awkward deliveries. Now, I call this route vertigo. Erase that stuff up there. This, to me, we called it vertigo, 5 verticals. You with me, Diego?
I love this play.
If you don't mind, teach me how you see this concept.
So we got empty trips right. It was to the field, so we got trips to the field here. This is 4 verts on the outside. Here, he's saying 2 yards outside the hash to 1 yard inside. And then he's got the pipe route where you got switch verts over here, same thing, 2 and 1. And then we're switch verts here. We got fire protection. Fire and Flame is our 5-man pro. So we're here, We're locked man-to-man backside.
What are those lines you got up there? That guy on the left, you got him moving inside and out. Yeah.
Junior, this is switch vert, so this is 90 switch. So there's a safety right here. He goes here. This safety rolls to a little bit into the field. Junior gets his eyes once he passes that backer. Touchdown.
That's a hell of a throw. You fucking ripped this one in there, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
I want to talk about Kentucky real quick. I think it's the last couple games I have. What was it about Kentucky? Did they piss you off or something? You guys seemed like you were trying to rub it in on them. You threw for 480 yards, man. It was by far the best game that you ever played, if you ask me. I mean, this throw right here, what is this shit?
We're running counter.
Counter?
And I gave him a go route.
I mean, that's great right there. So you hand signaled this route?
Yes, sir.
What's that, a Johnny Manziel shit right there? Huh?
Get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that?
Hell yeah, I like that.
Were you trying to get the Heisman today or what?
It's crazy. Before the game, my boy Seti, the running back, he's like, tell the camera what you're going to do. This is before the game. I said, I'm going to have at least 500 yards and 5 touchdowns.
You know, this is unbelievable, man. What's your message to the Commodore Nation out there after they brought you in there for 2 years and you did all this?
I love those guys.
Yeah?
The Commodore Nation, there's nothing like it. I swear, like the city of Nashville, the way they embraced me and my family, it was a whirlwind of fun for sure. And I want those guys, like Junior and those guys who are having a senior year this year to do even better than 10-2.
Yeah. Would you recommend Vanderbilt to everybody else out there?
Hell yeah. I would recommend Coach Lee and Coach Beck to everyone across the country.
There's a lot of production. You know, not many guys have won at New Mexico State and Vanderbilt. That's a lot of great shit you did there, man. I'm just telling you.
I appreciate that.
And you're the runner-up to the Heisman Trophy, and rightfully so. And you came out, you already apologized. You were pissed.
Yeah.
Maybe just clear the air with me on that. How you would handle that again if you had to do it again.
Yeah, I think it came from a competitive spirit type of thing.
Yeah.
I'm always competitive in everything I did, everything I do to this day. And no one wants to take second. You know what I mean? And it was just how I felt at the time. And obviously I apologize for it. It wasn't the right actions that I should have made in that time.
Mm-hmm.
Fernando won it, and he's a great player, and he's getting drafted, projected #1 overall. So
adversity, it's going to bite you again and again and again. It's just
For
part
sure.
of the beast.
That's right.
And you just got to make sure that you use that 24-hour rule.
That's right.
Before you respond.
Yeah.
Because you are an emotional guy.
100%.
And you do have a chip on your shoulder.
That's right.
And you do want results.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can understand, the emotions. But, just keep your cool, man. Just remember this. It only takes one coach
That's
to
right.
believe in you, man.
Yeah, I'm running that down.
You see this guy right here, this fucking guy? He believed in you, man. You're going to find a coach that believes in you. And you got to buy into him, and you guys got to go do the same thing you just did at this level.
Whatever coach gets me is going to get a Super Bowl.
Yeah. So let's start the day with the red line offense, okay?
All right.
So when we go out there, we got to take advantage of every second. This is what we're going to do today. I got a little red line on our practice field, and I want that receiver to get that outside release and hold the red line. Stay vertical and stay tight and let you put that ball near the sideline. Give your room.
Shit, I got you.
You got me on that?
Hell yeah.
You guys throw a lot of red line balls at Vanderbilt, don't you?
Yes, sir.
You left a lot on the bone. There's a lot of times the crowd's going like this. Oh! This red line, it cost you at Tennessee 2 years ago. It's 17-7 Commodores, man. And you're going after them. You're feeling it, right? You threw a red line fade. It was a great throw. And what happens there?
He picks it.
That should piss you off. That should put a chip on your shoulder, a red line chip on your shoulder. We cannot never have a ball picked off on the red line, ever. As good as you were now, we got to get better on the red line.
Amen.
Okay, so let's go out there. Let's emphasize it today. Because I tell you what, man, you guys went after people's ass on the red line. I want this play. This play here is the damnedest play in your office. You see if I can laugh. I got
How do you know? We read the shit out this play, huh?
No shit. What do you think? I sit in here and make this blessing up? I got my own cut up.
Yeah.
So what is the name of this play?
Tank glitch.
Go up there on the board and teach me 10 glitch. You got to be quicker now.
This play is unstoppable.
The back has a free release, yes?
Yes, sir.
Is that a 5-step bang 8?
Third outside, 5-yard hitch. He's got a bubble. If this guy's off and in zone, he's blocking. If it's man and press man, he's converting to a fade. He's got a free release swing route. We'll block the 5. So they used to let me allow it to mic it.
I just want to know this route, 10 glitch. How do you read it? Single high defense?
So yeah. So see this guy right here that moves out?
Yep.
Here. Single high, he's moving. So I'm going 1 to 2.
Well, who's 2?
Because this is taken away.
Who's 2?
Me. I'm 2.
So
When
your
this
line,
guy moves out, it's 5 for 5 now. So if he's open, I'm gonna take. But if not, we got numbers.
that offensive line, they're blocking a quarterback draw.
Hell yeah.
They really do give you freedom to play, don't they?
Oh, they give me freedom.
I mean, this is remarkable. Now, this other one erases that shit. Hurry up. You guys are running this 3-receiver combination. You guys love this, too. It's a hook, a corner, and a flat.
Mm-hmm.
I call it coffee. What do you call this combination?
We called it wrap.
Hurry up, draw it for me. Give me the 3-receiver game.
So we got trips right, 3-leg wrap.
Yep.
3 tells it back where to go. We got a hitch, a locked hitch at 5
I
yards.
know, and you come backside sometimes.
Yeah. We got a corner route where he sticks at 12. We got a wrap. What we taught is wrap the flat defender. He's going no higher than 14, but we want him at 12. And he's got a 5-yard jet, speed out. We're blocking here. This one, they're taught to all come down like this.
Mm-hmm.
But if you see, I locked it. And when I went to the huddle, I said lock, 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 lock.
I told the tackle to reach and stay.
So it told these two lock here, lock.
You better not pull up.
We're waterfalling backside.
How do you read it? You read the corner?
You see that corner that bails out.
Yep.
Then you go to the flat defender, and he's got to choose.
It's a way that you guys really move the pocket to change the launching spot, right?
Right. Coach Beck was good at that.
Really good at that.
Yeah.
Now you'll do it to your left and your right, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me about this. It looks like you're running the sprint out.
Yeah. So this is trips right, 3-leg paint. In the huddle, it's 3-leg draw. But we could audible to it. So we would go, here we go, leg paint, leg paint, leg paint.
This is great.
Team started overloading this like on 3rd and short. And so you couldn't block it. It'd be hard and they'd rush upfield.
Yeah.
So we would do, I would say 3-leg paint. We'd go here and he would gash it up the middle.
Wow. I mean, this hurt Auburn bad. Now let's go back into the red zone today. So if we're at the 5-yard line, let's make sure we have this hand signal. We'll run the fly. We got Randy Moss. We get Justin Jefferson. We get single coverage down inside the 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's throw some flies.
I like that.
Okay, and then we did this. This was fly stop. So you get a great player, A.J. Green, acting like he's running to the corner, and we throw the back shoulder. You with me?
Yeah.
So we had a couple signals, and then we had the 1-step bullet slant, the now. Remember how we pointed to the ground?
Yeah, now.
So he's just putting one foot in the ground, bam, crossing his face, and it's a bullet. I want to have a key drill. Write it down. Key drill today. This is what we call sticky, the route. It's a flat with a stick. You with me?
Yes, sir.
I want a quick decision, accurate, quick delivery, get on with the game.
Yes, sir.
We got to keep changing your launching spot, right?
Yes, sir.
Spread out, bootleg, quick game, drop back, play action. Then we
I like
run
that.
some of our shovel passes and we get after their ass, yes?
Yes, sir.
But we're gonna have a key drill today, and I'll put Jake or some DB out there, and I'll have 2 guys run a stick for you. You with me? Yes, sir. And I want you to read the flat really first, because he happens first.
Right.
I tell our flat receiver, fucking go, stretch the flat. And if we outflank him, get the ball out of there.
Yes, sir.
If that guy buzzes out, hit the stick. You with me?
Yes, sir.
Huddle, communication. Remember the 4 E's: effort, execution, enthusiasm, and intensity.
Effort, execution, enthusiasm.
Intensity doesn't begin with a fucking E.
I was gonna say,
Supposed to laugh.
yeah.
You can if you wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Now you got to really pay attention. We got to go fast.
Come on.
Here's your formation of the day. I've already given you trips. You got 2 runs and rock and lava hammer, yes?
Yes, sir.
And you're going to install a couple trips combinations for me.
All right.
Now, your formation of the day is flank. We're in 12 personnel. 2 tight ends are to the left.
Okay.
That's flank left. The Z and the X are in the slot away from the call.
So it's the Y and the F down here.
Y and F down here, Z and X up top. I call this flank what?
Flank left.
I want you under the center. We got Josh Jacobs back there at running back. You feel it?
Yes, sir.
Now, what if I wanted to use a dummy count and I wanted to create flank right with some motion? So another formation is Trey. Zulu is a word we use to tell the Z to go in motion and stop.
Okay.
We say, Freddie, Trey left, Zulu. You with me?
Yes, sir.
And the Z lands while we're using a dummy count. But what formation am I in?
You're in flank left here.
So instead of lining up and just flank, what could I say?
Trey left, Zulu, strawberry, strawberry, strawberry. Hey, Mike 57, Mike 57.
You like it?
Sad.
You love it?
Blue sad.
You love it or like it?
Love it.
Okay, good, good. Okay, now what if I say flank left sun? What does sun do? It puts us in a tight slot.
Okay.
Now, X, he hears sun, he comes in tight. You with me?
Yeah.
And the Z goes outside in the sun. If I call flank left star, the Z goes inside the X. He goes inside at night, outside in the day, yes?
Outside the day.
I want you to have a menu of plays. All I'm talking about is one formation. It's called flank. You with me?
Yep.
And I want you to say, okay, if it's split safeties, I want to do this. If it's a 3-deep zone, I want to do this. If it's man-to-man, I want to do this. And if it's heat, I want to do this. So if it's a split safety look today, I want Willie. That's the tight zone to the weak side.
Okay.
It's not Wanda, it's Willie.
Willie.
98, 99 force, we run strong. Okay?
Is that my other check?
Yep, that's your other run. Now, because I had just drafted you, I want to run 15 elk. All of our bucks, elks, and stags are zone reads. So this is 14 elk. And we're reading the end man, yes?
And the other way would be 15 elk.
15 elk. Now, because I drafted you, what do you think DP stands for?
Diego Pavia.
Diego Pavia. So if we happen to be in what formation?
Flank left.
Flank. And you want to run it, you could say, hey, DP, DPLA, DPLA. We're running quarterback fucking G Lee.
I like it.
Huh?
I love that.
You love that?
Hell yeah.
How would it sound?
DPLA. DPLA.
Okay, let's go stand up here. Hey, let's go. Trey left Zulu, Bill Gates, use a dummy.
Let's go. We got Trey left Zulu.
Run the ball,
Trey
Diego.
left Zulu, Bill Gates. Trey left Zulu, Bill Gates. Motion him over. Blue 80. Blue 80's hot. Hot.
give me
Here
a run.
goes Strawberry. Strawberry 52. Blue 80. Blue 80's hot. Hot.
Okay, what's the way you can run strong? What could you run back to the nub side?
We got force.
Nice.
Here we go. We got force LA. Force LA. Silva's hot.
What if you want to run a zone read? Get back there.
Elk. 14 elk.
Love it.
14 elk. Silva's hot.
And what if I got the fucking Albuquerque flash?
Here we go. We got DPLA.
Oh, yeah.
DPLA.
Oh, I love it.
Silva's hot.
You think we can do that?
Hell yeah. Come
Hell
on.
yeah. If we ever get all out gas, if you want to get to a max pro, what I say for Rockin' Lava?
That's 7-man pro.
Yeah. So we say lava, lava, lava.
Yep.
If we got this bullshit right here, could you say, hey, lava, lava, lava? What's the slot combo called?
Race.
Race.
Lava. Hey, race, or signal out.
I only want to see this against what coverage?
Man to man.
How's it sound? Hurry. Trey left Zulu.
Trey left Zulu. Bill Gates. Say hot. Blue 80. Blake's hot. Here we go. Lava. Race. Silva's hot.
Perfect. We're going to run the ball. I want to run
Love that.
Willie.
Gotta love that.
Run force, run elk, run DP. Jam it up their ass and make them blitz. And when they blitz, lava, and you shred them.
Race.
You like that?
I love that.
Good. And if no one blocks a fucking soul, make a play anyway.
Amen.
Because that's what you're bringing, yeah?
Amen.
Okay, so you got that, right?
Yes, sir.
I got 4 runs, and I got an all-out blitz beater.
Yes, sir.
If they do play man-to-man, though, with a single high safety, I want 82 or 83 cowboy. We're running this play right here. 82, the back free release is right. 83
he throws a
goes
lot
left. How
at
hard
us,
is it?
huh?
It's not
Throws a
hard,
lot
is
at
it?
us.
No, sir.
And I want you to peek the halfback on the rail. Because if we do peek them, if we do pick that linebacker, we got a big flesh wound right there. You with me?
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the mesh crosses number 2. You like this play?
I love that.
Everybody runs this play.
Yep.
But I only want to see it against what structure?
Man to man.
What if we get a cover 3 deep zone and flank? What are we going to do?
Shit, 4 verts.
We're going to go to fire 2 dancer. That means all go.
Fire
Fire
2.
2 means we're faking it at the 2 hole. Hey, fire 2 dancer. Fire 2 dancer. I want that fake at the 2 hole. Maybe we get one of these linebackers to step up.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like the way you think now.
You like that?
the way you think
Fire
now.
2 dancer. For our drill work, I would like you to get into flank right. You with me?
Yes, sir.
And this is pass 95 Willie. And the route is X dagger. You with me? It's a middle clear with a deep in and a flat route by the back. You with me?
I love it.
And then lastly, I want you to have a shift. We're going to go to a lot of work to get somebody open. We're going to have an illusion of sophistication. If you understand our 5-man protections, our line is going to block the 4 down linemen and whoever you think is the Mike.
Right.
Okay? If the Mike is the guy over the center, we use the hole call. H-O-L-E. Hole. Hole 52. That tells the center and the guards the center staying right here in the hole.
Right.
Okay? It's really important. Lou means you want the center to go to this guy in the box.
Yep.
And I want a Lou 56 or Lou 58, whatever his number is. You with me?
What if we want to go right?
Ron. Now, what if the guy's coming off the right edge? It's not a Ron call. We make a bang R. Let's hear the snap count.
Let's go flank right, 99 Willie. On the quick. Ready? Set!
Good. Let's hear it on 1. Let's go flank right, 15 elk.
Let's go. We got flank right, 15 elk on 101. Ready? I'm in shotgun. Set! Blue 80. Black set!
Good. Shoot the thrill! Write it down. Shoot the thrill. You ever heard that song?
Nope.
Oh, my God.
What, Thriller by Michael
Shoot
Jackson?
the Thrill by AC/DC.
Oh, no.
It's my favorite song. I used to play that song, man, when we sit there shredding somebody. I'd go in my locker at halftime, and let's say Derek Carr, he's like 20 for 23 or something. I'd be listening to Shoot the Thrill. Pull the trigger. Pull it.
You gotta listen to some Little Baby.
You got to listen to some Shoot the Thrill.
That's right.
We'll listen to Little Baby.
You gotta
Wanna
listen
go
to the
throw
little
some?
baby.
Yeah, come on.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna end it there. We're not gonna go ahead and see the field drills today. I feel like it's gone on a little bit long enough. But man, just returning to this series really reminds me of how much I love to listen to John Gruden talk football. Man, I can listen to him. I wish I could sit with him and just learn from him all day. But getting back to Diego Pavia, I think that this really showed me personally how prepared he was going into games and how much that his coaches trusted him to run the offense and how much he understood the offense and he executed it extremely well at Vanderbilt. Going into this, I think that I really just thought it was more so Johnny Manziel. Like, Johnny Manziel would just show up really basically and just run whatever and he would be great. No, Diego Pavia actually put the time in to learn the offense and execute it and really run it to a T, and I think that's insane to think about considering how his play really translated to what you watched on the field. It really looked like Johnny Manziel. I keep saying that. He looked like Johnny Manziel. And coming to this Gruden camp and learning how he shows up at 5 a.m. He's that kind of the first person to show up, last person to leave, and it's all about preparation and how quickly he grasps everything that John Gruden is throwing at him, and I think that's all really, really great. I think Diego Pavia is obviously not going to be a starting quarterback in this league, but I think if he continues to build and to learn in one offense, he could possibly start, but I think he's going to have a long career in this league just based off of how willing he is to learn, how willing he is to be coachable, and just his confidence. I think you need to have that when you're in the NFL as well, and he really showed an exuberance of confidence here. He really exuded confidence and cockiness, as John Gruden would put it too. He was pretty cocky, but I think you need that kind of chip on your shoulder to have an NFL career, and he definitely has one. He has a Albuquerque-sized, chip on his shoulder. So I think he's going to be a very good player in the NFL. I think he's going to have a career in the NFL. I don't know if he's going to have a Hall of Fame, starting caliber quarterback career in the NFL, but I think he will definitely stick around. But that's gonna be it for us today. Let me know what you thought about Diego Pavia, and what he really showed going into this quarterback class, and what you learned from this quarterback class with John Gruden, because I learned a ton about him, just about his story and everything, going from 0 stars to Vandy and being a Heisman finalist. That's a story that you can't really even write in a Hollywood movie about, So the fact that it happened to him, I think is crazy to think about. And he's going to start his NFL career now. So let me know what you learned about him. I think that this is a great first episode to open up with the John Gruden QB class. The next one is going to be Carson Beck, and I think that's going to be an extremely big contrast as far as, journeys in collegiate football from Diego Pavia to Carson Beck. So that's going to be extremely, extremely cool to see the differences and how he carries himself. Carson Beck was the opposite quarterback of Fernando Mendoza in the national championship this year. So just seeing all of his stuff from Georgia, I think is going to be really interesting as well. So I'm very excited about that. I love that the QB class is back with John Gruden. So make sure to make sure to subscribe. I'll be covering all of the episodes. And that's it. Ready to thank you again, Raider Nation, and just win, baby.